she's back by popular demand. Jessica, well done, Jessica. Well, hello everybody. Can you hear me at the back there? Can you hear us? Hello, hello. Right. Can we first of all welcome a club formed a year after our own in 1924, we're 1923, called the Rams from Reading, and show them they're rather than welcome. We've got Tony, Bill, Bob, Ian, the president here, and Andy Irvin at the back somewhere, the chairman, and they're all very welcome. It's not the result we wanted, obviously, but there were some positives to be taken from that. I thought our lads showed real spirit and they were very gritty, but quite honestly, the Rams today were a better side than us, for sure, and they played some very, very good rugby, and we should really congratulate them. Let's hear it from them. Now, there was everybody played well on that Ram side, I thought. Superb, a great team effort. But my man of the match is their 12, Connor Hayhoe. I thought he played superb. Connor, it's customary that you might just say a few words.
Right, well, I didn't prepare for this, but just like to thank Rugby and fans for all the support. Good game. Short and sharp.
Thank you. Now, I'd like to hand over to... just getting our script right here, of course. You can see I'm very well prepared. But if I could just hand over to the president of the Rams, Ian Proctor.
He insisted it was Proctor, but it's Duncan. Ian Duncan. It just goes to show how far we've come away from our homeland. We changed our name for Reading Engines a couple of seasons ago because people couldn't say Reading Engines. Rams was our team name and we've adopted it and come forward. So now I've got to change my name to something else as well. Thank you very much indeed, Rotherham, for your welcome. It's been fantastic. From the minute we entered the gate and had to walk around the car park and all the rest of it, it's been fantastic. And I'd like to thank all the players in particular, on behalf of all the people here that watched that match, for putting on an excellent display of the game of rugby, which we all love. And that's the most important thing.
Well done, mate.
That's the most important thing that's come out of today, an excellent game of rugby for the sponsors and supporters and people like that, without whom the game couldn't survive and run the way that it does now. Enough of all that grovelling. Thank you very much indeed again for your welcome, and for us, the player of the match, who kept you in the game with his kicking, and your halfbacks really kept you going, but the one on top was Sam Hollingsworth.
Thank you. Like we said, tough game today. Rams were the better side, but we are turning the corner. It's just been accurate in the key areas, but we will get there. So keep with us, and we'll get there. Thank you.
Thanks, John. Now this is the important part, of course. We have to say that as losers because we've got to try and win something, Sam. Nothing on you, of course. No pressure, Sam. No pressure. So if you would like to take those, Connor, those 2 points, not mine.
Come on, lad! Come on, Sam!
The rules on the count of 3, you drink that beer, and the person that drinks it first, the other person pours the residue of what they've got on their head.
Come on, Sam!
1, 2, 3.
Come on, Sam!
It's good to win at something, isn't it?
You seem to drink quicker.
Now let's have Ian, not Ian Proctor. Let's have Ian Duncan back onto the rostrum here, because it's the first time that we've played Rams in our history, and as is our custom here, we present the team with a shield, and there we are for you.
Thank you very much. I am also a member of what we call the Friday Club, which goes around the club fixing the hanging things. So I'll be hanging out on Friday morning.
Well done, mate.
Well done, sir.
We need to take you out of the box for the photo, sir.
Oh yeah, we're going to do a photo, yeah, we'll see the photo. It is Rotherham Rugby Club shield, isn't it? Not a Saracens, because the Saracens aren't worth as much today. We'll have to take ours down.
Well done, mate. Well done, pal.
Okay. Now we come to where we're going to. Please. We're coming to the stage now where we're going to ask Martin Jenkinson to come up, Director of Rugby, to tell us what he thinks about the game, and also the Man of the Month, the Player of the Month, Martin Jenkinson. Thank you.
This is difficult times if you're a Rugby supporter. All we can ask you to do is keep the faith, hang in there, stick with us. We know we have problems, we've got issues. I thought today was a step in the right direction. Fortunately, our step in the right direction came against a side which I thought today was the best performance we've seen from a visiting side. It was great in its simplicity. It was great I don't know what their error counts were today, but they were massively low. And all I knew is, as soon as we made an error, they seized on it. And then their speed of reaction, etc., was superb. So I congratulate and I take my cap off to a very good Rams side. Okay, our player of the month for Bayman, this is for October. Now this player did get injured in the defeat against China, but we think he did enough to warrant the accolade of Player of the Month for October, and that is Harry Newborn. Cheers, Harry.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you. It's been a tough couple of months, so the boys have been digging in, but we need to get the performances, so I hope we start getting them. Cheers, thank you.
Okay, now we've got a lot of supporters all around the world. Chile, Argentina, South Africa, America, Canada, all over the world. We've got a lot of support, some players that have played here and gone back and started clubs, and we have a very special support base down in Figueroa in the south of Spain, and the owner of that bar, Roberto, was with us tonight. So can I just hand you over to the bar, of course, is called the Titans Resto Bar in Figueroa, and if you've not been there, I suggest you go, because it's fantastic and it's full of Titans memorabilia all over the place. So if I can hand you over to Martin Gabriel, who's a frequent visitor to that bar and many other bars, actually, as you can see.
Nick. Just shake hands with a picture.
Oh yeah, just in the picture. Sorry about that. Picture. Yep.
Right.
Very well done.
Right, so guys, thank you. Roberto, as Nick has said, has come over from Spain from his Titans Resto bar in Fuengirola. What a lot of people don't know, but over there in Spain, rugby is now improving and getting bigger and bigger. What Roberto and Pablo over there have done has set up the Fuengirola Rugby Club, to which they started with just a couple of boys and girls. Now they've got over 90 playing week in, week out the good old game of rugby. That in itself is brilliant. One of the things is, how did it escalate? Well, apart from local businesses and I presume the council somewhere along the line, here at Rotherham we have helped and contributed to the expansion of that club, and that is both here in the rugby club itself, down at the Woodlands, people from there, Kev Brabs, who was we will be living there, so a frequent flyer if you wish, along with the Raiders, the vice presidents. They've all helped to contribute to setting up of the Fuengirola Rugby Club. As a thank you for that, Roberto wishes to present to our chairman, Nick Cragg, a little thank you plaque, if you wish. So, Roberto, please. That's the first one, ladies and gents. Roberto has been here before, and he's fetched his big quiet. Right. So, while we have him up here, he has something to present to the club for their help in, like I've already said, setting up the Fuengirola Rugby Club, to which you would like Jacko to come forward if he's here. Where are you? So this, as I say, is in thank you from the people of Fuengirola Rugby Club for the help and support what here peoples in Rotherham have done. Thank you. Higher, higher, higher. And like Nick said, if you are ever in Fuengirola, the Titans Resto bar is just behind
El
Puerto Hotel, where the harbour is, thank you. And in the programme, page 39 of your programme today, there is a voucher there that if you see him, you can have a free pint on him. It doesn't for here, but it's not for here, it's when you're over there. And you will be most welcome. As Nick says, there is memorabilia left, right and centre in the club, and it's an extra arm of the Rotherham Rugby Club. Thank you so much, ladies and gents.
Well done, Roberto.
In the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
Martin, is he having Mike?
No, it's Mike, no.
Oh, you got your...
Should have space back down that short side. And then the opening for Lewington.
What?
Just right,